When you hear the name Lionel Messi, you do not just hear about a footballer. You hear about a story of persistence, a journey of resilience, and an example of what it truly means to never give up. His life is not only about trophies and goals, but about an unshakable spirit, about showing the world that no obstacle can define you unless you let it, and that every barrier can become the very force that pushes you to become something greater. This is not a story of luck. This is a story of persistence, of dedication, of never giving up even when the world doubted. And when we speak about never giving up, we are speaking about something deeper than sports, something that reaches into every corner of life, into your struggles, into your dreams, into your future. Messi began as a small child with a dream bigger than his body. Doctors told him his growth hormone deficiency would not allow him to compete at the highest level. Most would have accepted this verdict. Most would have believed life had already decided their limit. But Messi chose differently. He chose not to let biology define his destiny. He chose to walk a path of pain, of discipline, of sacrifice, injecting hormones into his legs as a child, a process that would break most people's will. Yet even then, he kept going. Why? Because he carried a fire inside him, an intention so clear, so strong, that no challenge could extinguish it. This is where intention creates energy. When your intention is pure, when your dream is real, your energy multiplies. No matter the size of the obstacle, no matter the weight of the hardship, that intention creates the strength to keep moving. Messi is proof that greatness is not born in comfort. It is born in suffering, in doubt, in rejection. When he left Argentina as a young boy to join Barcelona, he was far from home, in a new culture, surrounded by giants, and yet he remained steady. He was not the biggest, not the strongest, but he carried the heart of a lion. He carried the unshakable belief that his consistency, his focus, and his refusal to give up would build something that nobody could deny. Every training session, every match, every drop of sweat was an affirmation that intention creates energy, that a dream, when fed with relentless persistence, cannot be destroyed. And this is where you must look within yourself. You may not be a footballer, you may not chase goals on a field, but you have your own field of life, your own dreams, your own battles. Maybe you are struggling with school, maybe you are fighting for your career, maybe you are trying to keep a family together, or maybe you are simply trying to find a reason to get up each morning. The message is the same: never give up. Because just like Messi, your size, your background, your circumstances, none of it can stop you if your intention is unshakable. The energy you need is not outside you. It is within you, waiting for you to direct it with clarity and persistence. There were times Messi was criticized, times when people said he could not win without certain teammates, times when he was doubted on the international stage. For years, he chased the dream of lifting a trophy for his country, and for years he fell short. Each loss cut deep. Each failure was a wound to the heart. He could have walked away. He could have said, "I have already done enough. I have nothing left to prove." But he did not. He returned again and again, each time with more determination, until finally he lifted the Copa America and later the World Cup. And in that moment, the world saw that persistence is rewarded, that the one who never gives up will always find their victory, sooner or later. And so the lesson is simple but profound. You must learn to endure. You must understand that failure is not the end. Failure is simply a step, a lesson, a preparation for success. Messi's journey teaches us that losing is not permanent, that setbacks are only setups for comebacks. The energy you put into your dream is never wasted. Even if you do not see immediate results, even if the world mocks you, even if the people around you doubt you, that energy is being stored, building, preparing, waiting for the right moment to reveal itself. And when it does, it changes everything. Every time Messi fell, every time he missed a chance, every time he lost a final, he had two choices: surrender or rise. and he chose to rise again and again. This is why intention matters. If your intention is weak, failure will break you. But if your intention is pure, then every failure will only make you stronger. Think about your own life. How many times have you come close to quitting? How many times have you told yourself, maybe this is not for me? And yet, a part of you is still here, still fighting, still dreaming. That part of you is your Messi, your inner warrior, your spirit refusing to give up. Greatness is not about perfection. Greatness is about persistence. Messi did not win every match, he did not score in every game. But he showed up, always. He trained harder than anyone. He refined his skills endlessly. He lived with a discipline that most would find impossible. That is why he became who he is. Not because of magic, not because of luck, but because he refused to let go of his intention. The truth is, success is not one giant leap. It is thousands of small steps, taken when nobody is watching, taken when you are tired, taken when you feel like stopping, but you keep moving anyway. And so, let me remind you, never give up. Life will test you. Life will try to break you. Life will whisper in your ear, you are not enough. But just like Messi, you must silence that voice with action. You must prove through your persistence that nothing can stop you. Because the moment you refuse to give up, the moment you decide to keep moving no matter what, life begins to bend in your favor. Opportunities appear, strength multiplies, and destiny opens its doors. Messi's story is not just about football. It is about life itself. It is about the universal law that intention creates energy. When he was a boy, sick and small, he carried the intention to play football. That intention gave him the energy to endure injections, to leave his home, to fight for his place, to rise against giants. And that same law applies to you. What is your intention? What is the dream that burns inside you? If you are clear, if you are focused, then energy will follow. The universe responds to clarity. Your body responds to clarity. Your mind responds to clarity. And with clarity, you can overcome anything. Do not think that Messi's journey was smooth. Even after all his success, he still faced doubt, still faced criticism, still faced moments where he could have said, enough. But he chose the harder path, and so must you. Because the harder path is the one that builds you, the one that shapes you, the one that reveals your true potential. Comfort never creates greatness. Struggle does. Discipline does. Persistence does. You may be walking through a dark chapter right now. You may feel small, invisible, weak. But remember, Messi also started small, also started weak, also faced rejection. And look at what persistence created. If he had given up, the world would never have seen his greatness. And if you give up, the world will never see yours. Do not rob the world of your gift. Do not rob yourself of your destiny. Stand up. Keep moving. Keep fighting. The truth is, life is not about never falling. Life is about always rising. And Messi showed us that. Every fall, every loss, every failure became fuel for his rise. You must learn to do the same. Turn your pain into power. Turn your doubt into determination. Turn your weakness into strength. That is what never giving up means. It does not mean you will never feel tired. It does not mean you will never feel defeated. It means you never stay defeated. It means you keep coming back again and again until victory is yours. Remember this: success is not given, it is earned. And it is earned through persistence. If you want to change your life, if you want to create something meaningful, then you must adopt the spirit of never giving up. You must set your intention clearly, you must hold it with all your heart, and you must let it generate the energy to carry you forward. Because when intention is strong enough, nothing can stop you. So let Messi's story be your reminder. Let his persistence be your inspiration. Let his resilience be your example. But above all, let his spirit awaken your own. Because the truth is, you are no different. You have within you the same potential, the same strength, the same ability to endure. The only question is, will you give up or will you keep going? Never give up. Keep fighting. Keep believing. Keep rising. Because your dream is waiting. Your victory is waiting. Your destiny is waiting. And if you refuse to stop, if you refuse to give in, if you refuse to quit, then one day, just like Messi, you will look back and know that every struggle was worth it, every sacrifice was worth it, every moment of pain was worth it, because you will stand in your moment of triumph and you will know, I never gave up.